Hi. Hey.
What's up? All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled. This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars. On Hot 7025fm.com.
What's going on, everybody? It's your main man, 360, the poet from the Morning Wood, and I'm here to talk to you about the Sci-Fi Center. It's your Vegas home for science fiction, horror, and fantasy. From comic books, toys, and posters to movie screenings and live events, they've got you covered. Located at 900 Caron Avenue, Suite B209, give them a call, 702-900-4335, or reach them at thescificenter.com.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7 on Hot 702.5fm.com.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Shook, host of the Undrafted Outlaw Sports Show. Man, listen, if you want some real down south, Louisiana-style Cajun food, you need to go check out DB's Cajun Kitchen. Yo, they got lobster and grits, seafood boils, signature fries, signature po' boys, signature egg rolls, and desserts. Oh, and my favorite, them gumbo tacos. Yo, they open from 11 to 8, Wednesday to Monday, 7 to 5:30 on Sunday. Located in North Las Vegas at 4343 North Rancho Drive. They even have to-go orders and catering. Hit them up, 725-780-1850, or go to the website, dbcajunkitchen.com. So, yo, don't just tell your friends about me. Tell them about DB's Cajun Kitchen.
Hey, it's Carrice, and I'm here to tell you about Hotcast for Podcasting. We are a podcasting studio located in Las Vegas, Nevada, in the Hot 702.5 FM studios. You can book online at hot7025fm.com. Just click on Hotcast. You can book and find your times right there. Thank you for booking with Hotcast for Podcasting. Tune in now on hot7025fm.com. All right. You guys are tuned in right now to Hotlyte right here on hot7025fm.com. I am Carrice, and listen here, okay? Because we have a dope interview that we're about to get into today, and I'm pretty excited about it. I got to let a chance to chit chat with this superstar and find out some deep dark secrets, okay? Made some commitments and all that good stuff, and we're definitely gonna talk about it live on air. Without further ado, okay, I would like to introduce you to Zoe Johnson. She is multi-talented. She's an artist, a musician. She dances and all that good stuff. And I'm super duper excited to have her in studio. How you feeling? How you feel, Zoe?
I feel good.
You feeling good?
I'm ready for this one. I feel
you are?
good. Yes, I do.
You are. What's the day in the life of Zoe Johnson? What are you doing out here? What's going on?
We working, y'all. That's what we do. We working. Homework, singing, dancing, just all of that going through a day in the life with me. Like,
yeah. So today you woke up and you said, you know what? I'm the world famous Zoe Johnson, right? You said that to yourself. You said, you know what? It's time for school.
Humbly,
right? And it's time for school. What does that look like? You've been singing, dancing for how long?
Been dancing since I was 2, so that's got to be like 13 years. And then singing, I kind of got into it, I would say like 4 years ago. Or since I was 9. I don't think that's 4 years, but somewhere around there. And then I started writing music at like 12, 13. And then really didn't start, like producing it until now. So
right.
Yeah.
So 4 or 5 years ago, along that line, when you said, you know what, I want to sing, like, what did that even look like? How did that pop in your head? Were you singing something and you're like, oh, I think I want to do that? Or did you see something and you're like, you know what, I think I like the idea of that?
It's kind of been like that though, like where it's like, I think I just sung everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of got into it like that, and then I didn't realize that I wanted to start making music till I started writing, and I was like, I don't know why I have the feeling to just write.
Mm-hmm.
Just write something, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm writing, but where are my beats at? So before we found one of my producers, me and my dad, we would go online and we would look for beats,
right,
since I had music that, I wrote. So we would look for beats and stuff, and we tried out different things, and I think that's kind of how I did it. We never used any of those beats. I think we're trying to use one now, but that was like the only one of the only ones we found. But yeah, like we just kind of got in like that. Like I was singing everything on the radio, my favorite songs. I'd be like, and then it just kind of happened.
Do you remember the first song that you wrote?
First song, ooh, it's gotta be. I think it's called. Something new. It's called Something New.
Okay.
And I kind of remember.
So let me get this straight. Okay, so you're like 9 or 10 years old, writing a song called Something New.
Something New. It was out of the random. I was like,
what were we writing about here?
Just something like the first lyric is there's something different about the way I'm living.
Okay.
And then something different in the things I'm doing. So it was kind of like me, feeling this type of way about my music. Like kind of getting into music, like I want to do this, like, and I have this feeling of getting into it, like I want to be an artist, I want to be out there inspiring people, like that's what I love to do. So it was kind of in that moment, and I just started writing. I didn't have no beat, so this was like no beat. I was just like freestyling on it, but yeah, like.
So okay, so you're singing everything. You're like, you know what? Hey, I really like this singing thing. And then you start writing. When do you tell your parents that you want to be like a whole full blown singer, musician, dancer?
Now I have felt like they already like kind of knew.
Oh, okay.
Because like they would hear me singing all the time.
Pay attention.
Yeah, like they would hear me singing all the time, like out of the random, and they'd be like, "Why is she always singing?" Like, so they had actually got me a vocal coach, and shout out to Miss Jeanette, y'all. That's my vocal coach at Musicology.
Okay.
So yeah, they had actually got me a vocal coach, and she kind of trained me throughout the years. So I had her when I was, we gonna say 12, 11. So around that time I had her, I started expressing that I had a feel for music and writing my own things and being inspirational. And she was like, okay. So she kind of helped me out on my first song. And, I told her about it, told my family about it. They were like, you want to be an artist? They were like, let's go for it. They were all into it. They were all for it. So I was like, we on a good path. So we already on a good path.
Right. Absolutely. Okay. So from there, I would assume like your parents had to like figure it out from there, right? Because you don't just know everything about the music business, So what was it like for you to watch, your parents go through like trying to figure out like how are we going to do all of these things to make sure that she's successful in this journey?
Yeah, it's funny because
like from your perspective, because I want to know what that feels like from
It's funny because my dad, he be making me laugh sometimes. He's literally sitting out there and he be making me laugh because he be like, all right, so we gotta like adjust the vocals here and like we gotta tone it. And I'm like, Dad, you're not saying the right, like I don't know what you mean. Like what are you trying to say?
Next time tell him to sing it.
And it's so funny because
sing it, Dad,
sing
so
it.
I could hear it, what you're saying.
Like, yeah, and then my mom, she been doing this for a long time with us because normally my dad, he does it, but he's like normally working. So normally it'd be my mom, like who's on the like business, more the industry side of it. So like she'd always take us, you know, to like the dance competitions and singing things. And Dad, he always be there, y'all. I'm telling you, my dad would be there. He just didn't know how to
He's like, listen,
work it,
he's
know?
like, Zoe, that's not the right key, but this is, I have it in, he's like, I got it in my head. I know what I want to tell you what it is. Next time I'm telling you, just be like, Dad, sing it for me. So I can
laughing. It'd be so funny. And like, I'll be like, you gonna learn. And even he tells me, he'd be like, I'm still learning. And I'm like,
that's sweet.
I get it, because I am too. So
right, I think we're learning something in this journey that we're on every single day, and whatever it is that we decided to sign up for, like every single day we learn something, and every single day too we fight a battle, you know, and then we win the battle, and then it's time for the next day for the new battle or whatever it is that we're gonna win. So
right,
so that's pretty cool. So you started this journey. Now you're in school. And you're in school and you do music and dance in school. How cool is that?
It's cool. It's just, y'all, let me tell you about this heat.
Okay,
tell us. Hot. And our campus, I'm not going to say what school I go to, but our campus is huge, y'all. It's big, and walking back, and we only have 5 minutes to get to each class. So you can tell I'm like speed running trying to get to my next class. And I'm like, I gotta go. And y'all,
you can just count it as training.
Yeah, that counts. Like I'm over here like sweating, like, oh my gosh, yo, it's hot. Like
so you have dance and vocal classes at school, and then do you think like your teachers like encourage you to like go towards the path that you want to? Are they helpful? I mean, I know it's only been like what, it's like a couple weeks, you know, you're back in school, but
I will say they are very supportive though. They want everybody to be able to exceed to what they want to be. And like even the people who are there and, you know, don't want to make singing a career, like they still push for the best out of everybody. So I really do appreciate that. Then that's for dancing, singing. I think it's for all the teachers and all the majors and all the, you know, like theater, choir, dance. I'm a choir or a vocal major at my school, y'all. So I do the singing, but you know, I think, you know, for everybody, theater, dance.
Like all the teachers are progressive. They're helpful.
Yeah, very
good. Yeah, your school is pretty dope. So I'd say it's like a whole other advantage. You know, you have a lot of popular people that went to your school too. So yeah, keep going with that. It's a good advantage to have all of those things like in your daily. You know, I don't even know if schools have like the same classes every day anymore. I don't know. I'm very old. So I don't know if you have 3 classes one day, 3 classes the next day, or whatever the.
Oh yeah, it is kind of. Well, we have 8 periods throughout, and then it's either even or odd. So like 1, 3, 5, and 7 we'll have on one day, and then 2, 4, 6, and 8 we'll have on the next day, and then it just keeps switching over.
Right. So do you find that like you can choreograph things like to go with your music now? Since you've been doing a lot more dancing and stuff?
Pretty much. I made the first 2 dance. Well, I had help on the second dance for one of my backup dancers and my friend, y'all, Zoe.
All right, Zoe.
Yeah.
Why do I know Zoe?
You do?
I feel like I know who Zoe is.
You probably do. Is she like dark skinned? I don't know how to describe it.
Yeah, I think I know who Zoe is. Okay, we're gonna talk about that when we're finished. But I think I know who Zoe is. Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah. So Zoe helped out with some of the choreographing, and so when you make a song, so when you write a song now, because you're writing a song for albums, I assume at this point, right?
We getting there.
So you're writing songs at least to have a single, but eventually an album.
Yes.
So those singles come with music videos, right? So are you writing dance music? Are you writing pop music? Like, what's your genre? Because I see in some of the notes here that you like love 90s R&B. And that is everything.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm getting into more genres though. Like I love me some R&B, y'all. But my new song is coming out September 18th.
Okay.
It's called Deep in My Thoughts, but it's an EDM song. And this is my first time doing like EDM because normally I'm used to like a slow like R&B feel. Honestly, I'm trying to get into more genres, if that makes I'm not just R&B though, because I do want to expand, you know, my writing process to different like styles of music. So we're getting there. But the first two of my songs, Right Here, and the other one is This For Real by Zoe Johnson. Go stream, guys. It's on all platforms.
Right, and we're gonna play them today too. So that's cool. Yeah,
but my first two songs, those are more of like a slow R&B, but it's catchy. Like it picks up. But this one, yeah, I think y'all gonna like this one. Y'all gonna like this one.
Okay, I like it. I think that it's good to have like a background with different genres, especially now. Like it used to be like, okay, you sing R&B, that's what you sing, and then you know, or sing country, that's what you sing. Like it used to be you stick to your genre. But now I feel like you can have a whole album with whatever you feel on there because everyone can take something from it. You know, so I think that's good that you're doing that. Yeah, cool. All right. So let's talk about one of your songs. Let's talk about Is This For Real?
All right.
So what was that process of writing and recording like? And what is it about? So all those things.
All right. So Is This For Real means like, it kind of like goes off of the song Right Here. Because Right Here was in the moment, like I'm comfortable, and I'm growing and continuing to grow, but I'm also comfortable where I am. Like I like the spot that I'm in right now because then it's kind of like a gateway for me to, you know, keep pushing in the future and opens more opportunities.
So that's what transitions to Is This For Real?
Like,
okay, well let's talk about right now then because that way we can give the people the timeline.
All right.
Okay, so Right Here.
That was my first single, y'all, and it came out February 9th.
Okay.
I'm sorry, hold on, y'all. But that was the first one.
Okay, and you have a music video to that one too. Okay, so Right Here tells us what? So if we were talking about Right Here, what do I need to know about this song?
Right Here's where I want to be.
That's where you want to be.
That's where I want to be.
Okay, all right. So listen, we're gonna go ahead and get your music video all queued up here, and I want you to introduce it and tell the people, you know, where they can stream it and all that good stuff, okay?
All right.
All righty. Go ahead, Zoe.
Oh, so y'all, my first video ever, music video and song Right Here. It's called Right Here, y'all. Go stream. I believe it's on Vivo. I know it's on Apple Music. YouTube too. Yeah, I'm in the back saying YouTube. But it's on a couple of platforms. But Right Here really stands for this is where I want to be. Like, I'm comfortable where I am. I'm on a new foundation, y'all. We building this foundation. My first song, like, I'm starting to write more, get more opportunities, and then it builds a gateway, like, for me. Like, opportunities are opening up, and right here's where I want to be. Like, I feel like, yeah, right here's where I want to be. That's pretty much it.
Well, right here. We're right here in this moment, and we're going to go ahead and play a song Right Here by Zoe Johnson, y'all.
Work it out, honestly. Can't even keep my mind out of it. I wanna stay living the life I've once desired, feeling something different, something lighter on my life, and I just wanna stay so right. up on firm precision right here. I'm comfortable, and right here's where I wanna be. Looking at life and changing my perspective on things, 'cause I've noticed some things have changed. Finding feelings that I sought to feel, and finding peace within my soul. Yeah, took me some time to realize that not everything is for me. Not everything is gonna be perfect or how I want it to be. I stay having to tell myself, oh, might not work out that way. But God's been working me through it. He knows it's better than right here. I'm standing on a new foundation right here. I'm leveling up on firm precision right here. I'm comfortable, and right here's where I wanna be. Now would you take a look at me and tell me where I am now? It's so crazy how things have changed. I say knowing that God guides me, and He stays on my side, even in the losing times. My presence is immaculate, my existence is needed. I am the proof I was never been seen. I am enough and my soul is complete. So tell me, am I right or wrong for feeling this way? I'm not holding complete, and ain't nothing gonna change. Right here, I'm standing on a new foundation right here. Leveling up on firm precision right here. I'm comfortable, and right here's where I wanna be.
All right, Miss Zoe, I see you. Do you love watching that? Like, how you feel about watching that?
I love it. It just brings me peace. Like
Yeah.
every time I like remember that I wrote that and remember that I had all these people back here supporting me, like, and sometimes, you know, it feels like I feel down sometimes. So then when I really look back on it, I'm like, wow, you know, this was a great experience. Like, like making my first song, like I used to go crazy. Like I used to think it was crazy coming out with a first song. Like somebody coming out with one, it could be just one song, and I would be head over here. It's like, how do you do that? That's so cool. And now that I'm in that position, it feels so different, you know? It just kind of changed me in a way, but it feels different.
Yeah. Well, the video is really good. It's really smooth. It's like a really smooth, like, uplifting vibe. I love that.
Thank you.
I love it. Okay. All right. And then so apparently you've shot another video as well, right?
Yeah.
We're just waiting on the rest of it to come in and everything to go. So when do you plan on launching this video, or is that the video for Is This For Real?
Yes.
Okay.
So we had the trailer, but the video isn't out yet, I guess.
Okay.
But I'm not really sure. I think I did mention y'all that my third song is coming out September 18th, and it's called Deep In, like Deep in My Thoughts.
Okay.
And I don't like if they collide together, like if the music video comes out and then both songs come, like and the song comes out. I don't know. I feel like that would be interesting, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I don't really have a specific time period, or if I did, it would have to be up to my parents to decide.
Right.
Dad drops all the deadlines.
Yeah, my dad's the one who knows like when.
Dad's the boss on the deadlines. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Is your trailer online, or it's not available?
Trailer is on YouTube.
It's on
YouTube.
You can pull it up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pull it while we're kind of multitask here. I just have your Vivo account, so I'm gonna try to look it up. Okay, so in shooting the music video, like, were there any frustrations with shooting it? Because I saw some of it was shot outside. And wait a minute, was that your little brother in there?
Yes.
Not he can dance too, though.
Yeah.
Yes. I love that. Good.
Yeah, so he was out there supporting me, and he was like, I want to do it for you. And I was like, oh.
That's fun. Look at him. I was like, look, okay. I'm like, look at little bro out there dancing and stuff, and he can dance too. Yeah.
I'm like, go ahead now.
So can your parents dance?
Can my parents? My dad says he can, and mom, she said she used to do cheerleading back in the day.
Okay.
And dad, it'd be so funny, like he'd be out of the random, like trying to, y'all know that little leg thing where you hold your leg and then you jump over it? Dad, you're gonna have to show the camera one day that you can do that.
That's his vibe. That's what he's on. Okay, got it. So Is This For Real? Is that what you got? So you got to that point where you're like, okay, right, I'm at this spot right now. I'm at peace with this. I have all this love around me. Everyone's, assisting, and, I feel like this is where I'm supposed to be, right here in this place.
Right.
And then you're like, is this for real?
So there's kind of like a drastic change.
Okay.
So right here got like, I guess, a lot of streams, and a lot of people were supporting me. Like, there were people like who I didn't even know who were like, oh my gosh, I've heard your song. And I was like, me? You heard my song? And I was kind of, surprised. And I was like, wow, like, that's like, is this for real? Like, that's crazy. And I think it took a couple of months, but through those months that I dropped Right Here, and Right Here was brand new, and, we were posting on Instagram trying to promote my song and promote the video, there was a lot of, I guess, I wouldn't say really hype, but kind of hype, like to, I had all these people close to me, and even some people that I didn't know were out here like, oh, wow, we love your song. And I was starting to perform it everywhere. Like, I was like, guys, performing my first single here, and just kind of getting into it. And I'm like, wow, like, is this for real? Is this, a drastic change from what my life has been before? Like, more opportunities are opening up, and certain things like that. So that's kind of where it plays in.
Got it. So I'm looking on here. So I see behind the scenes. Is that what it is? That maybe?
Is that it? Behind the scenes, or is it like a trailer, Ma?
It should say.
Mom, when you get a chance, just send me the link for it. Send the email, and we'll keep on going. But so yeah, okay. So I could see that. Like, I think that there was a time where, like, people came up and like asked me for photos, and I'm like,
you're like,
what? Like, this is what you want to take a photo? Okay, that's cool. And then it just started happening more and more often.
Yeah, and I'm like, wow, like, I didn't even think people really heard my music, because I get we were like promoting it and stuff, but at the same time, this world is so big, and there's so many like new artists, and so many people in the world. I'm like, people hear my song? Like, I'm like, are people hearing it? Like,
So do you remember what that felt like the first time someone was like, hey, I heard your song, and were you like taken aback or?
I was pretty much, I think I was a very like shocked. Like I tried not, to act a little bit like, oh, thank you so much. But I was like, really? Like, wow. Like I was like, okay, so we're going somewhere with this.
So have you performed right here, like at an event or anything like that?
Yeah, a couple of events. Container Park is one out here in Vegas.
Yeah, like Container Park.
And shout out to Rob, y'all. He's my producer, but he also, I believe, runs Container Park. Is that
what's his name?
Ma? He doesn't run it. He runs Manifest Academy. That's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, his name is Rob Lacey, and he's also my producer of both Is This For Real and Right Here.
Okay,
so
good.
Shout out to him. Shout out to Def Mass. I think that's his Instagram, DEFMASS, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, go follow him, y'all, and yeah. But
so was Container Park your first performance?
I believe so. I think, or if not, then it had to be. Then the song was unreleased, and I just performed it somewhere. But I think it had to be Container Park. Like,
yeah.
I think so. Once he
because
got
they have
the song,
quite a few events there, and they have like a lot of performers and stuff like that. So that's kind of a lot of pressure though, because that's a big stage, and they usually have a good crowd there too. So what did that feel like?
It was pretty packed. I wasn't nervous. I will say, like, I think I was hype about it, but I was a little bit, like, this is my first time performing it, like. And I think I low-key got into my head about it. I was like, I hope this is good. I hope the audience likes it, stuff like that. So, yeah, but I enjoyed it. Like, I had Caleb over there, my brother. I had him on stage with me. And I can't remember who it was because I have a couple of dancers who dance with me. But I think that for this one, we only had two. And I can't remember if it was either Zuri. There's a girl named Gia, Scarlett. I can't remember. Yeah, but it was another one of my
but it was
girls.
A little bit of nervousness. It was but it was, I'm sure it was amazing.
It worked out good. You know? I'm glad everybody liked it, because that's what I'm here to do, is inspire y'all. So I hope people felt some real inspiring words, because that's all I'm here to do.
Right. It's interesting to sit here and talk to you and then understand that you're 15 years old, and that you're so far advanced when it comes to being in this industry anyway. Kind of like, I feel like it catapults you into a whole different realm level of things. So because you have to understand things differently. You have to understand if someone's telling you like, hey, this isn't the way you should go, or this doesn't sound like it should sound. So how do you take that feedback when you get something that maybe you didn't really want to hear, but you get that feedback? What do you do to process through that?
I think, well, let's go back, y'all. So we're jumping off topics here. So we're going to talk about dance now, y'all. So throughout dance, there's been a lot of like trials and a lot of times where, I guess the choreographer doesn't want something. And sometimes it would hurt my feelings or stuff like that. But I kind of got used to it, because, they will be so like, hard on you, I guess, for the best. But so I don't know, like when I hear feedback now, like for anything, like music, dance, like anything, it is hard, like especially if it's something like I wanted to do, like say somebody was like, oh yeah, I don't think we should do this song, and I'm like, well, this is really what I feel and stuff. Like I have to be understanding about it, but at the same time I will say it's hard, but I guess I learned to get over it, so I don't stay stuck on it like, oh my gosh, like, and start overthinking it and doing all that. I don't want to do that. It can be a easy like move on, like easy move on situation. Right. So I've learned that for the better. Right.
I think the best thing about like, being an artist and like learning is being able to receive feedback and like apply it as needed. Sometimes maybe it's not applicable, but sometimes maybe it, maybe I can adjust, whatever it is, and then move forward. So,
yeah, I do look at that too.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, we're going to play Is This For Real?
Right.
And hopefully we'll find the trailer and we'll play that later. But go ahead and introduce it to the world and tell the people all about it.
All right. So I told y'all about Right Here. Like, Right Here is where I want to be. But as I started, seeing people really inspired by my music and people really liking it. And as it got promoted, more people were listening to Right Here. It's kind of where Is This For Real came in. Like, is this for real? Like, is this really happening? Like, all this around me, it feels so different now. Like, things are changing. So that's kind of where it comes in. I'm not going to talk the whole time, so y'all can go ahead and watch it and rate it.
Running through time to the line, I gotta be free for this moment. Don't wanna leave, don't wanna be unsure. Life is elevating, the time stays drifting away from me. Everything's in rotation, it is what it should be. Everything's working out for me. I've been changed, I've been saved, and I'm wondering, is this for real? Can't explain the way I feel. Oh, is this for real? Oh, I can't believe it all started here. So young, but I just wanted it all. I can't lie, stay working, stay humble, stay waiting for my turn. So much I can't recall. Life is elevating, the time stays drifting away from me. Everything's in rotation, it is what it should be. Everything's working out for me. I've been changed, I've been saved, and I'm wondering, is this for real? Can't explain the way I feel. Oh, is this for real? Is this
So,
real?
It's forward, never backwards. Gotta stay working. Put that time in, cause the grind has a purpose. Sometimes I pinch myself to see if it's certain, but only God knows the final version. Shooting stars are often caught up in the whirlwind. I just try to take time to breathe and observe it. Be never deceived by a verdict. When others pass judgment, my foundation firm, I ain't budging. Loving every minute of this journey and everything I'm learning. But change is constant, nothing's permanent. Word is I'm next up. Can't let my dreams just collect dust. When I drop something like the best of. Setbacks were setups, so I kept my head up and aimed high. It all came together at the same time. Can't close my eyes, but I'm well rested. Not from counting sheep, but from blessings and infinite investments. Respect.
Man, my life has really been changed. But I can't stop here. I gotta keep going. Keep working on it.
Stay working, I stay working. Oh, stay working, I stay working. I do. I've been changed, I've been saved, and I'm wondering, is this for real? Can't explain the way I feel. Oh, is this for real? Oh, I keep working on it. Is this for real?
Life has really been changed. But I can't stop here. I gotta keep going. Keep working on it.
Stay working, I stay working. Oh, stay working, I stay working. I do. I've been changed, I've been saved, and I'm wondering, is this for real?
Nice. Okay. All right. Okay. I see the anticipation for that video. I see it. It looks like it's gonna be fun.
Yes.
Yeah. Listen, I like your vibe. Tell me this: when you're writing a song, you're singing the song. Like, how do you come up with the cadence and the melody of the song as well?
Well, normally I prefer working with the beat. Like I can do both. Like I'll manage, like I said, my first song that I wrote, I had to make the melody because I didn't have any beats. But I do prefer a beat because it helps me get the flow of it. So like when I'm writing, like I don't want to make sure like I'm writing a whole paragraph to where it's like not enough time for that, or like where I'm writing like 2 words and then it's like a lot of time. So it kind of just like depends on the beat. Like that's how I prefer it, like the flow. And like if it's like a slow jazzy flow, then I'll kind of like slow something down. But if it's like a upbeat beat, then that's when I kind of get upbeat there too. So
yeah. So do you have anybody or anyone's music that inspires you? Like who's that person that you're like, I love that person and that artist is dope. Who is it?
It's Aaliyah, y'all.
Okay.
It's gotta be Aaliyah. I love Aaliyah. And I have plenty more. Like I do love her. Maya.
Her is amazing.
Yes.
And she's so talented. Like she literally, I don't know, she plays like 11 instruments or something.
Look, don't even get me started on her because y'all, the talent in the room. I don't know if a lot of people remember Maya.
Oh, of course.
Y'all do?
Yeah, of course.
So,
I interviewed Maya before. I think she's so sweet.
Wow. I think it's because, I'm a little bit younger, but I listen to the 90s and everybody like now, my age group, they're like, who is that? So now I'm like, okay, well, I'm like, does anybody know this? Does anybody know who this is? Like kind of like around there. Yeah, I think, Kevin Ross too, y'all. He is, I think one of the current artists out here, y'all. And I love Kevin Ross.
Okay.
Love Kevin Ross. His music is so good. And it's like, it sets the vibe. Like, it's just like, sets the vibe,
he has like a neo soul R&B type of, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying there. Okay, good. So have you been writing lately?
Yes, it's been kind of hard because of school, but I do have, I keep saying this, y'all, new song dropping September 18th. So I did write that actually, like, I think it wasn't even that long ago, right, Ma? It was like...
Right before school?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago. And that one was done in an hour. It was fun, though.
So you picked a beat, or you already had a beat, or how did that work?
Well, my mom, she reached out to, his name is Brody. He's an 11-year-old DJ, y'all.
Okay.
Yo, he is so talented. So my mom reached out because I guess we wanted to do a collab. The music he makes, like, I think he's more like an EDM stylish guy. But we did a collab with him on that, and we kind of just went from there. Like, he sent over the beat. I started writing to it, and like in a couple of days, we went over to go record it. The recording took, it was like an hour.
Oh, okay. That's a good recording time.
Yeah, so we just kind of went from there. So
good. So that's September 18th. What was the date?
September 18th.
September 18th. Okay. And that's so are you going to be dropping just the song? You're going to be dropping a music video? What's your plans?
So we haven't recorded the music video yet.
Okay.
I'm assuming maybe like a month or 2 after, then we'll start recording it and promoting it. But right now, I think we're just focusing on the song right now. So I think it's just going to be the song that drops.
Got it. Okay.
Unless, Is This For Real music video comes out, then we'll see about that.
And then how do you come up with like the visuals, like the art for the, or even like planning out the video in itself? Like, are you planning that out? Or are you... Like, what is that?
Who it is, y'all? It's my dad. He need to come in here because I've been talking about him and Mom this whole interview. Like, y'all, his brain is mad. Like, he thinks of these like concepts. That I don't know how he does it. Like, it's I don't know how in the world he does it. But he what do you call it? Like the like he set up right here in Is This For Real? Like he
like
picked the concept, yeah, kind of like that. So y'all, And I think he already has a concept for Deep End, which is the new song.
Okay.
So
nice.
getting ready on that.
Well, it sounds like you have a pretty dope team, you know, and it sounds like that they are. I mean, because your music video that I did see, it seemed fun. It seemed like a good time. And then too, I can already tell that this other one is about to be the one. So I'm excited to see the full video as well when it comes out.
Yes, I can't wait.
What's next for you? Do you want to like tour, album? Like, what do you think is up next?
I think for me, it's got to be a couple of things. So I do want to go on tour, but I feel like it's too soon. Like, I only have 3 songs out right now, only because, excuse me, Is This For Real has a remix on it. And I think that's the one you played too. Y'all, can I go into this real quick? I'm sorry, I'm like jumping topics. My uncle was the one who was rapping, if y'all heard it. Y'all,
what's his name?
His name is Michael Pearson. Michael. Is that it?
Williams.
Oh, Michael Williams. Sorry, y'all. See, I'm over here like...
He goes by foreign language.
Oh, foreign language.
Okay.
That's his that's where you can I'm assuming you can find him on.
That's his artist name.
Yeah.
Got it.
So foreign language, I believe you can find him on Spotify. I know that. Is it Apple Music too, or is it just Spotify? So yeah, y'all go check him out.
Nice. He was definitely smooth. Like he has a good rap voice, and then too his even bars, like it just all went, you know, was flowing. So you know, shout out to foreign language for sure.
Yes.
So next, you're saying maybe you don't know if you want to tour because you don't think you have enough songs.
Like if somebody goes on tour and they like have opening performance, then I'll look into that. But I feel like it's too soon for me to go on tour. Like maybe a couple performances. Yeah. Okay.
But definitely like as an opener, you can definitely. I mean, because I feel like as an opener, you really need like 3-4 songs as an opener, and I think that's also too. It's a good way to get people to, you know, learn about you and buy your merch or, you know, download your music and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that would definitely be cool, you know, to come into. So let's talk about album.
All right.
Because I feel like we got some bangers here. Okay, so if you're doing an album, how many songs in your head do you think like I need to have on this album?
I would say at least 10. Yeah, around 10, something like that.
Around 10. Okay. I know Dad was saying something.
Wait, what you saying? 12?
About
okay,
12.
12.
About 12. Okay.
It can be 10 songs.
Yeah, it could be anywhere from like I feel like a respectable album, and me kind of dealing with music all day, right? Like a respectable album could be anywhere from between 8 and 12, right? Yeah. And then you'll have like 4 radio drops that you definitely have, you know, they're good for radio. And I think that it's interesting because a lot of times people over put music on albums now, because of the way that the climate is today. It's like we want songs that are great, but at the same time, you know, sometimes we might want a song that's a shorter version of the song that, you know, we can play within a certain amount of time, and then, you know, we want to just go to the next song. So it's a lot different than when, you know, in the 80s and 90s when we were doing music. So that's also an adjustment for you too, because you love the 90s. Those songs definitely were lengthy. Yeah. And, you know, they gave you the whole meat and potatoes in the song. And then, you know, now it's like sometimes we'll get songs and it's like a minute and 50 seconds. And I'm like,
you're like, what is this?
Like, where's the rest of the song? So, but then, you know, we'll get a song that's 6 minutes and I'm like, it's too long, you know, for the radio. So it's almost like you have to like figure out how to balance between those things. So you're thinking about 10 songs for the album. And then like if you were going to put like a deadline, a timeline within a year, you know, on your album, would that be something that you would be, you know, focused on doing?
Yeah. So probably within a year or 2. I don't want to quote 2 though, because I think next year we're planning on dropping a couple more, maybe. I think, right, Dad? Yeah. So I'm like, right, Dad? So I think we're planning on dropping an album maybe next year. Don't quote me on it, y'all. Maybe
Right.
next year, but because we got to see, you know, about school and you know
Right.
how certain things fit in there. But
Right.
I'm pretty sure it'll be next year.
Right. So how does you being this multi-talented artist and, you know, being popular and things like that, how does that work with like your friend life? Like, how has that transitioned, and has it been good, bad? What does that look like?
I would say it's been neutral.
Okay.
It's been good and bad. Like, there's been some people who have, I guess, been inspired by me, and I love that. But then there's also, sorry, y'all. And then there's also been some jealous people who have kind of hurt me. But, you know, I'm working around it. So still trying to make new friends because, you know, you can always expand, trying to make new friends and connections. But, yeah, so I would say it's been pretty neutral.
Yeah.
For me.
Yeah, it definitely can be an adjustment. And, you know, sometimes, you know, you have to leave people along the way and it's okay. You know, you just have to know that there's a level of growth and things like that you go through with, you know, being in a position that you are in, and, you know, just stay grounded, you know, keep your parents around you. I know that they're going to, you know, love and protect you and, you know, do what's best for you. So, so definitely keep going in that direction. I love all of this for you. I do. So tell the people where they can find you. They need to follow you on all these platforms because they need to see your new music videos when they come out and download your new music, and tell them where they can stream and all that good stuff.
All right, y'all. So y'all can find me as Zoe Johnson Music on Instagram and TikTok. I believe all platforms. And then I do have a website, and it's zoejohnsonmusic.com. So go check me out, y'all.
Alrighty, Zoe, thank you for hanging out with me.
Thank you.
It's been real fun. I'm really excited about what you got going on. So thank you again. Thanks, Mom and Dad and little bro coming in, hanging out with us today. And we'll have to have you in next time. When you have, you know, your new videos and all that good stuff. I definitely want to see all those.
I'll be looking forward to it. Y'all, I am so hyped about this, y'all. Y'all have no idea.
Good. Well, listen, thank you guys for tuning in right here on hot7025fm.com. We have Zoe Johnson. Go ahead and click that share button. Tell your friends we're live right here on Hot 7025. Bye, y'all.
Slowly trying to work it out, honestly. Can't even keep my mind out of it. I wanna stay living the life I've once desired, feeling something different, something lighter on my life. And I just wanna stay surrounded in it. I wanna stay right here. I'm standing on a new foundation right here. I'm leveling up on firm precision right here. I'm comfortable, and right here's where I wanna be. Perspective on things, 'cause I've noticed some things have changed. Finding feelings that I sought to feel, and finding peace within my soul. Took me some time to realize that not everything is for me. Not everything is gonna be perfect or how I want it to be. I stay having to tell myself, oh, it might not work out that way. But God's been working me through it. He knows it's better than right here. I'm standing on a new foundation right here. I'm leveling up on firm precision right my side, even in the lows and the highs. My presence is immaculate, my existence is needed. I am the proof I was never been seen. I am enough and my soul is complete. So tell me, am I right or wrong for feeling this way? I'm not whole and complete, and